A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your science class. How are you all? I hope you all are well and good. So, today we'll have the revision of lesson number 3. What do animals eat? And as you know, I will repeat all the concepts and the exercises as well. So let me tell you the things we will come to know in today's class. What are the things? What do animals eat? Feeding habits of animals. Animals that feed only on plants. Animals that eat both plants and animals. Different types of animal teeth. Some other feeding habits. Animals that feed only on other animals. Body features of some carnivorous animals. Feeding habits of some insects. What did the dinosaurs eat? And what are the things we have to remember when we visit a zoo? So these all are the things, or these all are the subtopics I will revise, and with these subtopics again I will repeat the exercises. And what you have to do? You have to just prepare the exercises for your final examination. Okay? So let's start our class with our first subtopic, that is, what do animals eat? Animals live in places where they can find food and water. You will find butterflies among flowers and monkeys on trees. Butterflies suck nectar from flowers and monkeys eat leaves and fruits from trees. Animals need food to grow, to obtain energy, for doing work, to move from one place to another, and to stay healthy. So why do the animals, they need food? They need to grow, they need to do their daily work. For those things they need food. And different animals, they eat different types of food. Like butterflies, they suck nectar from flowers. Monkeys, they eat fruits. Tiger, they eat flesh of other animals. Different animals, they eat different types of food. Now, feeding habits of animals. Based on the kind of food they eat, animals can be classified into 3 groups. So as they are eating different types of food, so we have divided them into 3 groups, like herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Who are herbivores? Animals that eat only plants. The animals they eat only plants, they are herbivores. Carnivores, animals that eat only other animals. Who eat only the flesh of other animals, they are carnivores. And who are omnivores? Animals that eat both plants and animals. So they are omnivores. Now let's talk on the animals that feed only on plants. Some animals eat only plants. Such animals are called herbivores. That we discussed before only, that the animals who eat only plants, they are known as herbivores. Cows, rabbits, yaks, horses, zebras, goats and elephants are herbivores. Such animals have wide front teeth that help them to bite leaves and grasses. Their strong back teeth help them to chew leaves. Now if I ask you to give some examples of herbivores, so easily you can give the examples like cows, goats, sheep, elephants, zebras. So these all are herbivores animals. Which kind of teeth they have? They have wide front teeth, means their front teeth are very wide, and it helps them to cut the leaves or the grasses. And also they have flat and strong back teeth, which help them to chew the leaves or the grasses. Large herbivores such as cows, goats and buffaloes swallow their food after chewing it for a short period. Later, they bring the food back to their mouth and chew it properly for a long time. This is known as chewing the cud. Did you know this thing? Some of the herbivores like cows, buffaloes, goats, what do? They chew and they swallow it. They do not chew properly when they eat it. Okay, after that, after some time, they bring back the food again into their mouth and chew it properly for a long time. So this special feature they have, and this is known as chewing the cud. Now let us know about the smaller herbivores. Smaller herbivores such as rabbits and squirrels have long and sharp front teeth that help them to bite their food into pieces. These animals bite their food repeatedly. This is known as gnawing the food. They have flat grinding teeth at the back of their mouth. These teeth break food into small pieces. Many kinds of insects and birds obtain food from plants. So what we see here, the smaller herbivores like rabbits and squirrels, they also eat the plant parts. And which kind of teeth do they have? They have long and sharp front teeth. With the help of that, they bite the food into small pieces. Okay, and they again and again, they repeatedly they bite their food, and this is known as gnawing the food. And they have flat grinding teeth at the back. In the back side, they have flat grinding teeth. With the help of that, they grind the food before swallowing. And there are some birds and insects are also herbivores because they also eat the plants like grasshopper, they eat grass, and pigeons, they eat the seeds. So seeds also the parts of a plant. Now I am going to tell you an interesting fact. Marine iguanas are large sea lizards which live only on Galapagos Island. They are herbivores and feed on plants that grow in the sea. So did you know this thing? Iguanas are one kind of lizard which are big in size, and they are also herbivores. Where we find these herbivores? In Galapagos Island we find this. What do they eat? They eat only the plants from the sea. Now we will talk about the animals that eat both plants and animals, means omnivores. And about carnivores we will talk in next class. Some animals eat both plants and animals. Such animals are called omnivores. Before also we came to know that the animals who eat both, the plants also and the flesh of other animals, they are known as omnivores. Bears, peacocks, chickens, sparrows, fox and pet dogs are omnivores. Peacocks, for example, feed on tender leaves, seeds, insects, snakes and lizards. So which are the examples of omnivores? Bears, peacocks, sparrows, fox, pet dogs, these all are the examples of omnivores. Do you know the human being also omnivore? Because the human being also eat both plants and animals. Now we will have an audio-visual presentation on different types of animal teeth to know more about the animal teeth.
Look at the mouth and the teeth of all these animals. Why do they differ in shape? All animals have teeth that suit the type of food they eat. What's common in the feeding habits of these animals? Yes, They all are plant-eating animals or herbivores. The teeth in such animals are designed to just eat grass and leaves of other plants. They all have well-developed teeth called the incisors, which help them to bite and pull the leaves from the plants. Observe that there is a space between the front teeth and the back teeth of these herbivorous animals. The back teeth are strong and broad, which help in grinding. These back teeth are called the molars. Now, what about these animals? These animals eat flesh. They are carnivores. Unlike the herbivores, they have sharp pointed teeth. The incisors are sharp and long pointed canines are present on either side. These sharp teeth help them in killing the prey and tearing the meat. They also have strong grinding teeth to chew the meat. Did you know that rats have incisors that never stop growing? Rats are great chewers and their incisors are highly specialized for gnawing or biting. Did you know that elephant tusks are actually elongated incisors? These tusks are very likely to be mistaken for enlarged canine teeth. Tusks serve as weapons or tools for moving or lifting objects, digging water holes, and defense. Apart from these, elephants have large molars for grinding and chewing plants. Thus, animal teeth come in different sizes, shapes, and number depending on the food habits of the animal.
Now let us talk on our last subtopic, that is some other feeding habits. Some insects such as butterflies, bees, mosquitoes have a long and thin tube-like mouth part. They use this tube to suck their food. Dogs and cats use their tongue to lap water and milk. So what do we know here? We know that some insects like butterflies, mosquitoes, bees, they have a long and thin tube in their mouth. With the help of that tube, they use to suck their food. And dogs and cats, how do they drink milk? They lap the water and milk with the help of their tongue. And we all know that all animals need water to live. But the question is, from where do they drink water? Animals drink water from puddles, ponds, rivers and lakes. Animals that feed on other animals, means carnivores animals. Some animals feed only on the flesh of other animals. They do not eat plants. Such animals are called carnivores, like tiger, lion, crocodile, eagle. So these all are the carnivores animals because they don't eat plants. They eat only the flesh of other animals. Now let's talk the features of some carnivores animals. Tigers, lions, leopards and wild dogs are carnivores. They eat deer, bisons and other animals. Carnivores have sharp teeth, good eyesight and strong limbs with sharp claws. These body features help them to hunt animals. Their sharp teeth help them to tear the flesh and cut the food into pieces. Their sharp claws help them to hold the animals while hunting and eating. They also have strong jaws that help them to crush their food. So what do we see here? The tigers, lions, leopards and wild dogs, they are carnivores. Okay, and they have sharp teeth, good eyesight, strong limbs with sharp claws. Limbs means, do you know? Hands and legs are together, it's called limbs. But the animals that do not have hands, so we have to consider the front legs and the back legs together, it's called limbs. And what does it mean of claws? Do you know? In Hindi it's called panja. So they have sharp claws. So with the help of sharp claws, what do? They hold the animal while hunting or eating. And with the help of their sharp teeth, they easily tear the flesh of other animals. And their eyesight is also very good, so that they can easily see their prey. They also have strong jaws, and jaws help them to chew and crush the meat of other animals. Now let us talk on some other carnivores. Most snakes eat small animals such as birds, mice, frogs and eggs of birds. They swallow their food. All snakes are carnivores. Some birds such as eagles and owls are carnivores. They eat small animals. They have sharp and strong beaks and claws. Some eagles catch fish for food, while some even feed on animals such as small monkeys. Here we talk about the snakes and some birds who are carnivores. The snakes, they eat birds, mice, frogs and eggs of birds. Do you know the meaning of mice? It is the plural of mouse. So all we know, the snakes, they eat rat or mouse. Okay, so snakes are carnivores. Some birds like eagles, owls, they eat the flesh of other animals. Some eagles, they eat fish, or some they eat the small monkeys. Okay, they have sharp and strong claws. Can you see the picture of claws on that page? With the help of their claws, they hold their prey, and with the strong beak, they tear the flesh of other animals, and this is how they eat the meat of other animals. Many kinds of fish eat only other animals. Such fish have sharp teeth. Sharks are big carnivores. They live in the sea. They are powerful hunters and kill other fish. So we can see here the fish are there. There are many kinds of fish. They eat other animals. Okay, so for an example, shark is very big carnivores. Their size is very big. Okay, and where do they live? They live in sea. They have sharp teeth to chew their food. They are very powerful and kill other fish. Do you know about Egyptian vulture? What is the meaning of vulture? Vulture is a bird, very big carnivorous bird. In Hindi it's called gidd. Egyptian vulture. The vulture, they live in Egypt. What do they eat? They eat the eggs of ostrich. We know the egg of ostrich is too big, means very big. So they cannot pick up that egg. So what do? Instead of pick upping, they throw a stone on the egg. So easily the shell of the egg breaks down, and as it breaks down, then they eat the egg of the ostrich. And how do the crocodiles eat? They do not use their sharp teeth to chew the food. Instead of chewing, they hold the animal in their mouth till it dies. Then they swallow it whole. Now let's go to our next subtopic, that is feeding habits of some insects. Many kinds of insects feed on other insects. Dragonflies feed on insects such as mosquitoes. Ladybird beetle live on plants and eat insects that damage plants. That is why ladybird beetle are known as the farmer's friend. Frogs and toads too eat insects. They have a long sticky tongue with which they catch insects. Then they roll the tongue back into their mouth to swallow the food. Here we see the feeding habits of insects and frogs. What do the insects eat? Dragonflies and ladybird beetle, they eat the small insects. Ladybird beetle is also known as farmer's friend. Why? Because ladybird beetle eat the insects which are present in the plants and damage the plants. Frogs, how do the frogs eat? They have long and sticky tongue. With the help of their tongue, they catch insects. They roll the tongue back into their mouth and swallow their food. Now let's have a small exercise. First, parrots and pigeons eat plants. Second, carnivores have sharp teeth. Third, frogs have a long sticky tongue to catch insects. Do you know that? What did the dinosaurs eat? Some dinosaurs, they eat lizards, turtles, eggs and early mammals. What is mammals? Mammals are the animals who do not lay eggs. They give birth. So those are known as mammals. And some dinosaurs, they eat the plants. Means some dinosaurs were there who were carnivores and some were there who were herbivores. Let's know something new about tigers and lions. Do you know tigers and lions do not kill animals the moment they see them? They kill only when they are hungry. Means when they are hungry, that time only they kill other animals. Otherwise, they do not kill other animals when they see them. Oh, now we will have an audiovisual presentation on feeding habits of different animals.
Hi friends, I'm Rohan. Today I will be visiting a zoo with my father.
Come here, Rohan. Let's have breakfast. Then we will go to zoo.
Coming, Dad.
Okay, Rohan. What would you like to eat in breakfast?
Dad, I will have a glass of fruit juice, vegetables and fruits.
Rohan, you are eating plant products.
Yes, Dad. I wonder what animals like to eat. Do they also depend on plants for their food?
No, only some animals eat plants.
Oh, really?
Based on the kind of food animals eat, we can separate them into three groups. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. Animals that eat only other animals are called carnivores. Whereas, who eat both plants and animals are called omnivores.
I want to know more about what animals eat.
Sure, Rohan. We will talk more about this in the zoo. Let's go.
Look, Dad, a deer, and he is eating a plant.
Rohan, he is a herbivore. Look around and you will find many herbivores.
Yes, Dad. I can see elephant, rabbit, deer and horse.
Herbivores use their teeth to chew plants. Do you know, plants also provide food to many birds and insects.
Wow, really?
Pigeons and parrot eat plant seeds, and butterfly and bee feed on flower nectar.
Look, Dad, a lion, and he is eating flesh.
Yes, Rohan, he is a carnivore. Tigers and leopards are also carnivores. They eat bison, deer, and other animals. They have strong limbs and sharp claws, good eyesight, and sharp teeth.
Dad, I I want to learn more about carnivores.
Snakes, birds such as owl and eagle, and fishes such as shark are also carnivores. They eat other small animals. Eagles eat fish and monkeys. These birds have sharp and strong beaks and claws. Snakes eat mice, frogs, and birds. Sharks eat other fishes and has sharp teeth. And also, many insects eat other small insects.
Wow, Dad! Frog is also a carnivore. It eats insects.
Good, Rohan.
Look, Dad! A bear! And he is eating honey.
Yes, Rohan. He is an omnivore and he also eats fishes. Peacocks, foxes and sparrows are also omnivores and they eat variety of foods such as seeds, tender leaves and insects.
Dad, this means humans are also omnivores.
Yes, Rohan. Do you know, like us, animals also drink water. They drink water from ponds, puddles, rivers and lakes.
Dad, I really enjoyed visiting a zoo and I also learned about feeding habits of animals.
Now let us know about the things we have to remember when we visit a zoo. We should not tease animals. We should not go near animals with food or water. We should not lean on the fencing wall or enclosure of animals. We should not throw sticks or stones into animal enclosures. We should not go near the young ones of animals, birds, nests, burrows or honey. These are the things we have to keep in our mind. Now let's move to the exercises of lesson 3. So open your book everyone and match out the answers. Question number 1. Tick the correct options. First, cows are herbivores. Second, bees and butterflies feed on nectar. Third, peacocks and foxes eat plants and animals. Fourth, carnivorous fish have sharp teeth. Fifth, tigers, leopards and lions are carnivores. Question number 2. Tick the true statements and cross the false ones. First, some birds such as sparrows eat only plants. It is false statement. That is why we have to put a cross. Second, no animals eat both plants and animals. This is also false statement. That is why we have to put a cross. Third, bears and foxes eat both plants and animals. Yes, it is true statement. That is why you have to put a tick. Fourth, all insects eat only plants. No, it is false statement. So we have to put a cross. Fifth, all snakes are carnivores. Yes, it is true statement. That is why you have to put a tick. Sixth, all wild animals are omnivores. No, it is also false statement. That is why you have to put a cross. Now let's move to the question answers. Question number 3. Answer the following questions in one sentence. First, name 3 herbivorous animals. Answer: cows, rabbits and yaks are herbivores. You can write any other 3 also, like goats, sheep, buffaloes, etc. Second, what are animals such as the wolf that eat only other animals called? Answer: animals that eat only other animals are called carnivores. You all know that the animals who eat the flesh of other animals, they are known as carnivores. Third, describe the legs of a carnivorous animal. Means, which kind of legs does a carnivorous animal have? Answer: a carnivorous animal has strong limbs with sharp claws. Limbs means already we talked in the lesson. Limbs means the front legs and back legs together, it's called the limbs. Okay, so they have strong limbs with sharp claws. Fourth, why are sparrows called omnivores? Answer, sparrows eat plant seeds and insects, so they are called omnivores. So sparrows, they eat plants also and other animals also like insects. That is why they are known as omnivores. Fifth, from where do animals get water? Answer, animals get water from puddles, ponds, rivers and lakes. So the animals also drink water like us. From where do they get water? From the puddles, ponds, rivers and the lakes. Question number 4. Answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences. First, why does a cow not have sharp claws like a tiger? Answer, cow is a herbivore and eats only plants. Hence, they do not have sharp claws like that of tigers. So we all know that cows are herbivore and they do not need to hunt any other animals for their food like tigers. So that is why they do not have sharp claws like tiger. Second, why is the ladybird beetle called the farmer's friend? Answer, ladybird beetles live on plants and eat insects which feed on plants. So they are called the farmer's friend. So how do the ladybird beetle help the farmers? They live on the plants and they eat the insect which harm the plants. And this is how the ladybird beetle help the farmers. That is why they are known as farmer's friend. Third question, why do sharks have sharp teeth? Answer, sharks eat other fish, so they have sharp teeth. So we all know that sharks are carnivores and carnivores eat flesh of other animals. That is why the shark, they have the sharp teeth. Fourth, what do peacocks eat? Peacocks eat plant seeds and animals such as snakes and lizards. Hence they are called omnivores. So peacocks, what do they eat? They eat the seeds of the plant and the animals like snakes and lizards, and that is why they are known as omnivores, because they eat plant also and other animals also. Thank you so much all the students. Take care of yourself and keep doing the homework as I am giving you.